So last day was a good trading bounce back as far as overall Wall Street is concerned, where the Dow Jones has actually moved up by 526 points or 1.6%. Then we have seen Nasdaq Composite 1.5%, 162 points, and S&P 500 well above 50 points, so it is also 1.5% as well. So a good trading bounce back has happened in the last on the last trading day, but whether this bounce back is justified or not, or is this just a dead cat bounce, that's what the most important thing to understand in this trading session, or today's trading session rather. So with this backdrop, let us see what has happened or what will probably happen as far as the current trading session is concerned. So with this, let's start analyzing all the major indices. So what do we have here? Now this is the daily price chart of Dow Jones. I have taken the daily price chart to give you a better picture or better understanding about the trend. So if you are looking at the price action, what you can see here right now is your stop loss at 33,250. If Dow Jones falls below 33,250, the downside will resume again, and on the upside we have 34,077 and 34,300. So the overall trend is anyways range bound, and there is no indication that it is moving up or going down. Okay, although it has started falling lower, but you can clearly see some very sharp bounce back even from the lower level. So if you are looking at the recent or the yesterday's low, you can clearly see Dow Jones started holding above 32,594, which was your support of March 2022. So your previous support is also working as your current support. So we have to see how things works from here, but this is a range bound thing, and please make sure that Dow Jones does not fall below 33,250, otherwise we will again move towards 32,594 or 32,600. Now talking about the Nasdaq, if there is a bounce back which we have seen, Nasdaq must jump by 700 or 800 points, that we can I would say we can call it as a bounce back which we can believe upon. Okay, so it's not like the Dow Jones has made 200 300 points worth of bounce back and you will be so happy about it. There is nothing like that. And if you are looking at the price chart of Nasdaq, this is what we have here, a very range bound kind of trend. Obviously the volatility is high because this is a high beta indices, so the volatility is high, but it is going nowhere, and you can clearly see Nasdaq is trading in between a range or within a range. So what do we have here? This is the range that we can see, and what we need to make sure is Nasdaq must continue to trade above 10,486 or 480 on the downside. If it falls below 10,480, the downside will resume again, and on the upside you have 11,700 and 11,800. So you may have 1,000 point worth of bounce back on the upside, but this does not give you that enthusiasm, and most specifically we have only 2 trading sessions before we are officially going into the Christmas week. So we have Thursday and we have Friday, then Saturday, Sunday and Monday as well. So 3 days worth of weekend, and the last week of the calendar year 2022, we know we can't see much of an action as far as the overall market is concerned, but the kind of news we have in the global market does not give you the enthusiasm or does not make you very confident. So you need to lighten your position, and as far as S&P 500 is concerned, it is I have been calling it as a big downside. Okay, as you can see, and even though even though we can see some trading bounce back in middle of the correction, but it does not change the trend. Okay, so the trend is same, and this is something like this. And for S&P to call as a change of trend, the S&P must sustain above 4,000. So right now below 4,000, the lows for 3,400 is fair and open, and if it falls below 2,400 3,400, beg your pardon, then the big range or the big support that we are going to look at will be in between 2,800 and 3,000 on the downside. So this is what we have here. So the negativity still persists, and more than that, it is a dead can bounce for the overall market. So be very sure or be very cautious about this up move, because this does not make any sense, and if it is happening with a low volume, it will turn within a matter of seconds. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.